Well, I've been coming closer to the end of these old dead empty streets. As you take your stand, well, maybe understand it when you walk down these old dead empty streets. So come on, love, I just wanna see you smiling and carry on. Don't be so sad about it, 'cause even my decision to leave you now is one that I think about. And even my ambition to take you now. How do you feel me now? Is it better now? Why you've been walking through this so-called town without me by your side? Let me break this down. I've taken you for granted. Well, now you know you can tell me anything. So come on, love, I just wanna see you smiling and carry on. Don't be so sad about it, 'cause even my decision to leave you now is one that I think about. And even my ambition to take you now. How do you feel me now? You are my fever, you are my disease, you are everything I've been looking for. You know, I need you more than you know. When it's cold outside in the pouring rain, and you lose your mind, you were never one to blame, and you lose your Cause even my decision to leave you now is one that I think about. And even my ambition to take you now. How do you feel me now? You are my fever, you are my disease, you are everything I've been looking for. You know, I need you more than you know. And you lose your mind. You lose your mind. And you lose your mind.
Okay, so I'm going to change gears here. I'm going to get rid of my thumb pick. And I'm going to Mr. Purple. And that means only one thing. I know. Oh, look at me. I'm so handsome. Anyways. This is a little song about getting old. I think I played this maybe once before, but it's a song that people have always requested if they come out to watch me play. So hope you like it. It's a little song called Molecular Circuitry. I woke up this morning, I was feeling tired and down. You know, I was wondering what it is that makes me stay here in this town. You know that all my friends and family, they all think that I'm insane. Well, you know, maybe my gyro compass isn't working in my brain. Or, you know, maybe I'm just needing me a little change. Well, my arteries hardening on my synapses askew. Well, you know, all you thought you needed was a thing called me and you. And you know, my mind, it is a blurry, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Well, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, you know that time goes by so quickly, and so many things I've lost. And you know, the things you think are priceless, no one cares about the cost. Well, you know, the youth, it is so fleeting now. It's wasted on the young. And you know, my past come back to haunt me. Please forgive these things I've done. I just need to spend some time sitting out in the sun and not get skin cancer. My arteries hardening on my synapses askew. Well, you know, all we thought we needed was a thing called me and you. Well, you know, my mind, it is a pounding, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Well, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. Maybe I should just take a knife and cut myself wide open, you know? Maybe, you know, I don't know. What do I hope to find, though, really? Because maybe my only enemy is time. Well, my arteries hardening, my synapses askew. Well, you know, all we thought we needed was a thing called me and you. You know, my mind, it is a whirling, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Oh, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. 'Cause deep inside, my heart is breaking, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Oh, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. Oh. It was molecular circuitry for those people out there that are falling apart. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here's another song here. Just bear with me 1 second here.
Take your time.
I'm sorry. I just need to get a little slurpage.
We can give you a break if you need.
I've just surpassed a set of 10, so I got a couple more left in me. Sometimes I'm mad. Sometimes I'm angry. Sometimes I am ashamed of who I have become. When will I learn there's a time for forgiveness? Stop running around always hurting everyone. And maybe we will get us some peace when I lay my burden down. I need to lay my burden down. Why can't I lay my burden down? We gotta lay our burden down.
gentle and kind. Turn the other cheek now, boy. You need to draw the line. Make each moment count. Hold tight the ones you love. Don't ever be afraid. Ask for guidance from above, and maybe you will get you some peace when you lay your burden down. Why can't you lay your burden down? You know you've got to lay your burden down. I want to lay your burden down. Sometimes you know you're feeling like you've been forgotten. You've lost your way, no future for you now, no. You're gonna take it day by day. Your garden's withered and nothing wants to grow. And suddenly you learn you're reaping what you're sowing. And maybe we will get us some peace when we lay our burden down. You know we gotta lay our burden down. We wanna lay our burden down. You know I gotta lay my burden down. We wanna lay our burden down. I gotta lay my burden down. We need to lay our burden down. Why can't I lay my burden down? Sometimes I'm mad, you know that you get so angry. Sometimes we are ashamed of who we have become. Heaven help me. Oh, can you hear my pleas? Oh, heaven help me. Oh, can you hear my pleas? I'm like a man a-drowning and I'm feeling lost. I'm lost at sea. Oh, mama, help me. You know your boy's been down so long. Heaven help me, mama. You know your boy's been down so long. You know sometimes you're getting sick and tired of singing the same damn song. Well, you know, sometimes life is so unfair. Sometimes it makes you wanna cry. Well, you know, time goes by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Help me. Father, help me. You know that something's going on. Oh, Father, help me. You know something's going on. You know I'm getting so messed up. Can't tell the difference between right and wrong. Well, you know, sometimes life is so unfair. Sometimes it makes you wanna cry. You know that time goes by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Heaven help me. Oh, here we go go again. Oh, heaven help me. You know that here we go again. Sometimes, you know, I'm feeling lost. I'm just lost. You know, I'm floating with the wind. Heaven help me. Heaven help me. Heaven help me.
Okay, so I'm going to change gears here.
Here we are, back again. That was a little bit of Burkes Remedy, and we have a extra special edition of Scoop on Twitch. We have Carl Burke of Burkes Remedy, the composer of all the music you've been hearing at the beginning of our, and in the middle of our stream. We have him here tonight, and we are going to provide you with a one-on-one interview with Carl. And if you happen to be in the chat, you can ask questions as well, and we'll, get Carl to open up his heart to the world if we can. So let's see here. However, what you're listening to right now. Yeah, I know Carl's saying, why the hell?
That's okay. I can't hear a damn thing.
There we go.
Sorry. Zeke, I can't hear a damn thing.
Molecular circuitry. Yeah, that's what we got. Okay. Let's find our scene. There we are.
I woke up this morning, I was feeling tired and down. You know, I was wondering what it is that
Okay,
makes
Carl, you're up.
me here in
Very good, very good. Very happy to be here. Thanks, Zeke.
my friends and family.
So,
They all
tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Give us your, the 5-penny life story.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you, because I'm a nice guy. I'll give you 6 pennies.
All right.
So, born and raised South Buffalo, New York. Great city. I have lived in other places. Spent time in Texas for a few years. Loved the people in Texas. The climate, not so much. And on the backside too, I had a wife at the time that was going through cancer, and those kind of changes to everything else that's going along with what you're going through having cancer, the treatments and everything else. And as I talk about this, just so you're aware, I was a certified surgical technician. So from a up close and personal point of view, I have seen the inside of people. And I assisted the surgeons and the nurses and everything else that went on in regards to that patient and what their ailment was. It could be replacing a hip or just removing a mole, whatever it is. I mean, you had to be always at your best behavior. And I can be a bad boy sometimes. So what I try to do is, rather than being a raving idiot and just running around doing whatever I feel like doing, I write music. It's some of it I've written 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Soon, a couple other people of what I do will be with us. They can maybe, from their point of view, give you a little bit of a bitter understanding. Because when you're so close to it, it's sort of like it's the fire and you get burned, but it's like, that's great. It makes you feel alive. So basically, in a nutshell, because I'm getting close to 6 cents. I'll be 63 this year. I've been married 3 times. First one cheated on me. Second one stole from me. Third one died on me. So now I'm at the point.
I don't know if it's her fault.
No, but you gotta get to the point. I kind of think of life. I always used to go to the old bison games at the rock pile with my grandfather.
Yeah, yeah.
And 3 strikes and you're out. And I'm like that with people.
Oh, wow.
I'm like that with people.
Well, I can understand that.
You understand what I'm saying? Because number one,
I can
okay.
understand that with people, Carl.
But
I mean, you can't give up on love.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Don't say that.
I'm never going to give up on love because
I mean,
love is one of.
There's still, someone out there for you. And I understand you've been through a lot. Let's be honest. You've been through quite a bit.
Well,
And
you're right.
I understand. I've been through, my
Can you
share.
hear me? Is this thing on?
Oh, yeah, it's on.
Okay, just checking. I just like to do that, syphilis. Anyways, it's
supposed to be sibilance,
sibilance,
not sif.
sibilance. Well, syphilis isn't that really
No, it's
not that prominent anymore. Now it's chlamydia and herpes 5RX that causes cancerous lesions on toilet bowls. But anyways, we'll get off that
Let me
subject.
find the mixer.
Please. Yeah. So anyways, in the last penny's worth, basically,
Yeah. Hey, Coops.
it just comes down to, at this point in my life, I've decided to devote my time to getting more involved with instruments. I've been doing a lot of repair work, and I specialize in acoustic, and I specialize in 12 strings, which a lot of people don't want to even touch. I will actually have music shops. If I go in there for stuff, go, hey, I got this 12 string. Nobody wants to fix it here. Take it home with you. Literally for free.
Wow.
And some of the stuff can be 70. Hello.
Ooh, easy boy.
Boy.
Cooper.
Coops here.
Cooper's here.
Part of the interview.
Meeting.
Yep. Oh, no.
Oh, down.
He loves me. He loves me. Mwah.
Not on the microphone, Cooper. Don't
Yeah.
abuse the equipment.
Okay. All right, buddy. Okay. So anyways, as you can see, I also love animals. So basically, I've been writing music probably, I've played music since probably around the age of 8, but I was keyboard driven.
Okay.
So I would play piano, I would play double tier organ, all that kind of thing. And I picked up the guitar later when maybe I was about 10. But because I was doing the keyboard for so long, I just kind of always went back to that. Well, then, the one thing I learned is keyboards aren't the type of thing you can just take with you everywhere.
Yeah. It's
A guitar.
Lot to bring.
Oh, yeah. A guitar, you got a sound. You don't need anything else. It's you and the guitar. And so I got more involved in the guitar. Well, then what happened is we were playing out in the old name, which we were One Small I Cat was the name of the group.
One Small I Cat?
Yep, yeah. The number one
I have to ask, where did this name come from?
I had a cat, and
It can't be that easy.
Fritz that you've met, and Fritz basically thinks he's a dog. So he started playing with another cat one day, and the cat caught him in the top of the eyelid. My cat doesn't have front claws. The other cat
I noticed
did.
Fritz was missing an eye.
He's
I didn't want to say anything.
He's not missing it. It's there, but the eye is almost closed.
Yeah, it seems
So,
like he was just.
and
closed up.
someday I still got some of the shirts. This is my grandpa shirt because I'm going to have my 9th grandchild pretty soon.
No, congratulations.
Thank you. 2 kids, 2 step kids. Oldest is 21. And like I said, right now, one in the oven. July will be the new Burke. So, anyways, I'm basically, my goal is for people to listen to the music. Hope it helps them. Hope it helps them. I don't have any special messages or anything. I talk basically about life in itself and what's gone in my life, but also, as I've said, when I was writing songs 20, 25 years ago, they were talking about what's actually happening right now. You know, how reality TV kind of took over. And this is before any of that stuff happened.
Yeah.
You know, it was like in its infancy. And I would tell people, this stuff is going to ruin America because life will lose its soul. Everything is now produced and directed by, but it's reality TV. It's not. If you have other people involved in it, the only people that should be involved in your life really to help you make decisions, and I'm not a Jesus freak, but it should be God.
Okay.
And the reason I say God is because everybody, no matter what the religion, has a God. Doesn't matter if you're a Buddhist, a Taoist, Muslim, Christian, Jewish. We all believe in a God.
Everybody believes in something.
Yes. And I once got in a fight with the Archbishop of the Diocese of Buffalo about part of the creed, you know, things that are seen and unseen. And I would say things like, how do we not know that God in his infinite wisdom did not come down to the Buddhists and say, Buddha is your God. You can understand this. It makes sense to you. They could come to the American Indians and say, I am the Great White Spirit.
Hey, Sir Teiichi. Hi, how you doing, man? Do you have any questions for Carl? We're about to be playing one of his videos, some of his music.
Laughing face.
It's Turkish. I was wondering, it's hard to pronounce. I'm doing all right. How are you, sir? I'm Zeke. Cooper's our boy on the side. This is Carl Burke of Burkes Remedy. We're going around, go right, translate, and listen. Hell yeah.
Is it pronounced, and I'm pretty good with this, is it a Sertlayisi? Sertlayisi? The two I's are like an E?
Oh, you're close. You're close.
Okay.
Sertlayisai.
Oh, okay.
Sir
Sertlayisa.
or
Lisi?
Sertla
Lisai.
Lychee?
Lychee?
Lychee.
Ichi. Okay. All right, very good.
Sertla
Hey, can I call you Sert?
No, not like C. Laughing.
Not like C?
Okay.
Lease, like an S. So Sertla Yisi.
Yeezy. My name is Faith.
Laughing.
Okay, Faith.
Faith.
You know what?
Fatih?
Faith is a beautiful thing. That's wonderful. Very glad to speak with
Well,
you.
yeah, thanks for dropping by. This is awesome. It's great to hear from you.
Yeah, fade and not fade.
So anyways, I'll finish this up.
Fatih, not Faith. All right, finish
But-
it up, Carl, and then we're going to throw to a video of one of
Fatih.
Carl's previous performances.
Fatih. So anyway, so basically, I just want people to
Nice to meet you, sir.
be kinder. This world is getting to the point where it's crazy. And I'm happy to be here to help Zeke out here in any way that I can, and also to, very nice to meet you, to go ahead and, again, spread the word, the good word, something good, not bad, not what you see. I haven't watched the news in 2 weeks and feel better for it.
Carl's all about positivity, I think.
Yes. Positively is key. You know, I've seen evil, and you have to know evil so you know what good is. All right? And again, I have broken 9 out of 10 commandments.
And on that note,
Yes.
check out this performance by Carl of Burkes Remedy a couple weeks ago. We'll be right back.
I'm going to Mr. Purple, and that means only one thing. I know. Oh, look at me. I'm so handsome. Anyways. This is a little song about getting old. I think I played this maybe once before, but it's a song that people have always requested if they come out to watch me play. So hope you like it. It's a little song called Molecular Circuitry. I woke up this morning, I was feeling tired and down. You know, I was wondering what it is that makes me stay here in this town. You know that all my friends and family, they all think that I'm insane. Well, you know, maybe my gyro compass isn't working in my brain. Or, you know, maybe I'm just needing me a little change. Well, my arteries hardening on my synapses askew. Well, you know, all you thought you needed was a thing called me and you. And you know, my mind, it is a blurry, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Well, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, you know that time goes by so quickly, and so many things I've lost. And you know, the things you think are priceless, no one cares about the cost. Well, you know, the youth, it is so fleeting now. It's wasted on the young. And you know, my past come back to haunt me. Please forgive these things I've done. I just need to spend some time sitting out in the sun and not get skin cancer. My arteries hardening on my synapses askew. Well, you know, all we thought we needed was a thing called me and you. Well, you know, my mind, it is a pounding, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Well, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. Maybe I should just take a knife and cut myself wide open, you know? Maybe, you know, I don't know. What do I hope to find, though, really? Because maybe my only enemy is time. Well, my arteries hardening, my synapses askew. Well, you know, all we thought we needed was a thing called me and you. You know, my mind, it is a whirling, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Oh, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. 'Cause deep inside, my heart is breaking, and my chest, it hurts to breathe. Oh, you know, maybe there's a problem with my molecular circuitry. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It was molecular circuitry for those people out there that are falling apart. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here's another song here. Just bear with me 1 second here.
Take your time.
I'm sorry. I just need to get a little slurpage.
We can give you a break if you need.
No. I've just surpassed a set of 10, so I got a couple more left in me. Sometimes I'm mad. Sometimes I'm angry. Sometimes I am ashamed of who I have become. When will I learn there's a time for forgiveness? Stop running around always hurting everyone. And maybe we will get us some peace when I lay my burden down. I need to lay my burden down. Why can't I lay my burden down? We gotta lay our burden down.
turn the other cheek now, boy. You need to draw the line, make each moment count. Hold tight the ones you love. Don't ever be afraid. Ask for guidance from above, and maybe you will get you some peace when you lay your burden down. Why can't you lay your burden down? You know you've got to lay your burden down. I wanna lay your burden down. Sometimes you know you're feeling like you've been forgotten. You've lost your way, no future for you now, no. You're gonna take it day by day. Your garden's withered and nothing wants to grow. And suddenly you learn you're reaping what you're sowing. And maybe we will get us some peace when we lay our burden down. You know we gotta lay our burden down. We wanna lay our burden down. You know I gotta lay my burden down. We wanna lay our burden down. I gotta lay my burden down. We need to lay our burden down. Why can't I lay my burden down? Sometimes I'm mad, you know that you get so angry. Sometimes we are ashamed of who we have become. Heaven help me. Oh, can you hear my pleas? Oh, heaven help me. Oh, can you hear my pleas? I'm like a man a-drowning and I'm feeling lost. I'm lost at sea.
And we're back with Carl from Burkes Remedy, the individual you've been watching for the past couple songs.
Yep, that'd be me.
We're going to have a little bit of you in the background here. Carl, one of the questions I have been meaning to ask ever since I met you and ever since I heard the song, Molecular Circuitry. Can you tell us a little bit about the origins of how that came about and the situation? Well, I mean, because it really it tells a story.
I basically have been a person my entire life that has been on the go. I'm the oldest of three, and when I was young, my mother and father got divorced, so therefore I was the man of the house. So by the time I ever got married or had kids or grandkids or anything, there isn't puke or poop or anything else that I haven't picked up. I've already done it. It gives you, and I was raised also by a grandmother that I believe was a white witch, because we would have like a bird half dead or a flower half dead or whatever it was. She would literally say something Gaelic, take care of it, and the next thing you know, we're letting it go or planning it. And she's always told me, well, she's not alive now, but I had a gift. I'm not going to get into it because it freaks a lot of people out. But all I can say is I know if there's good and there's bad around me in whatever form that it is. That is one gift that I've been given. to know when I can be in a total comfort zone or my guard needs to be up. And even though my guard needs to be up, I still keep going. I still keep moving. So what that song was basically all about is everything that I've seen from an early age to the point where I got hurt for the first time at work. And this arm here, if you can imagine this, okay?
Yeah.
My hand flipped all the way back to here.
Oh, wow.
It just went, ee. Now, again, surgical technician, 11 bones usually in your wrist. I found out that I have 13 and 14 in this one, my right arm. But there's 13 here. So, and you can't see it, but he can see it. I got that
you got
big
the
scar
there, yeah.
So I have a plate in here.
Now, how do you play guitar with that?
Well, I have been gifted with real long fingers and big hands. So the bar chords, the way normal guitar players, and I hate to say normal guitar players, but learn, I had to retrain myself all over again. And even when I had a cast on it, I would grind the cast down so I could get these two fingers on the neck, and I would started writing music with two fingers up and down the fretboard, beating the heck out of guitars because of the cast.
Yeah.
So I went through a couple guitars too, which really upset me, but I didn't stop. I kept trying. I realized from that point on, parts of me aren't what they used to be. You know, you get to a. My grandmother's saying always was, we all start dying from the day we are born. We don't revert back. There's nothing to revert back to.
Gotcha.
So it's just like people will say, you look at a gravestone or a headstone, and there is your death, your birth, and there's a dot in the middle. And that dot is that person's life. That's what it's all about. I've written songs about it. Whistling Past the Graveyard. I was 18 years old.
Ooh. Can't wait to hear that.
I found solace in being in a graveyard. And I had this girlfriend at the time that was kind of spooky, so she liked that too.
Maybe we can get you to play that during Halloween this year.
I actually have a couple songs, now that I think about it, that are kind of scary. I could play around Halloween for you.
Oh, yeah. We look forward to that.
You know, I kind of look at some of my music like if the Gin Blossoms and Stained had a baby,
Yeah.
this is what I created, type of thing, you know? But that's basically about growing old. The song is about growing old.
Oh, yeah.
But the whole thing is, you know, again, if you listen, I could sing it like this, and it's not. My voice is telling me, fuck the aging process.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
Oh, yeah.
And longevity is in my family. If my grandfather hadn't smoked 3 packs of Camels unfiltered a day, he probably would have lived into his 90s because his parents lived into their 90s and their parents lived into their 90s. Same with my grandmother, and same on my father's side of the family. My grandmother and grandfather were 93 and 96.
Yeah.
My grandmother was 91. So I have longevity on my side. I got up to like almost 300 pounds. And
oh, wow.
And a lot of it was because, number one, I was hooked on pain medication, pills. And some of this stuff we may not be able to talk about, but if it helps somebody down the line, I think that that's the best that I can do.
Oh, absolutely.
So, again, the song itself is not so much about giving up as it is, how do I keep pushing myself forward every day? You know, people have depression, have anxiety. Hell, I believe that everybody has it to a certain degree. I believe everybody that's ever worked a solid day in their life probably has PTSD. I don't think it's just people. I mean, I was in the healthcare business for a while, and I'll tell you, there are things that you will see that are like, really? Because that can't be.
No, I'm sure, certainly in that.
And I can't talk about it because of HIPAA and everything, but I have seen stuff that. Who is this?
Oh, Dose and Rose. Hey, Dose and Rose, how you doing?
Hello.
How's it going, Rose? Yeah, Rose is in healthcare. She's in. She's like in like a rehab stuff.
Oh, rehab facility. Okay. Again, that's very important because when addiction treatment.
Addiction treatment.
Well, then
Sorry.
I'll tell you. Can I call you Rose?
Hi, Jen.
Oh,
Hey!
hello.
Sertolici.
Absolutely.
Welcome back.
All right, Rose. Thank you. And again, also Latif, thank you for coming back as well.
What do I hope to
So, I got to a point where I had to stop working because I've got 2 levels fused in my back, a fused left wrist, and 8 levels bulging in my back, starting from T2 down. So if you're in the medical field, you can appreciate the pain that I'm in a constant moment. So even though I was an advocate of marijuana way before everything, I never really got into it that much because I'm getting all this prescription medication. And I'm talking, I was on 5 different things that I took throughout the day. And at the point, I realized that if I wasn't taking them, I couldn't help take care of my wife in hospital. At home, I did not want her in a facility. Even the hospice nurses left me in charge of her morphine and life-ending drugs. Life-ending drugs because they knew that when I worked, I dealt with that every day. I kept a log so they could come in and count everything. And they said that to me. Wow. Thank you for being organized. So, I also have songs that state the youth is wasted on the young.
Yep.
And the only reason I say that is because we as, yes, thank you, constant factor.
God help
Never
you.
ends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, I have broken 9 out of 10. And I'm not going to get into details or anything else, but there's one that everybody says, well, you never really hurt anybody. And again, we go back to the Old Testament, which says an eye for an eye. You hurt my brother, I shall hurt you. Or sister. And that's the case in that. Someone I thought of as my sister was molested.
Oh, that's terrible.
And the person got let out. And my friend, who was like my brother, of course it's his sister. He was a smart kid, and he had everything going for him in life.
Yeah.
And I was at that point where I said, you know what? I'll take this on me. So, anyways, that's all the detail I'm going to give to you about it.
Oh.
Because I would totally incriminate myself.
Hi, welcome
But-
to Zeke Cooper. Please, take a look at the About section of the channel page for a whole lot of...
I just believe that everybody needs
back and enjoy the show and throw us a follow if you...
when this coronavirus hit,
Yeah.
it's something totally outside of your control. And I look at it.
There's nothing anyone can do. But, we all do just the best that we can, and
I'm all for, I'm getting my vaccine. I've been asked, even though I'm retired now, I've been asked a couple times to go back to work at what I did.
Oh, sure.
And the reason that I can't do it is I would actually be making money to the point where
I hope I can.
I'd have to watch every second I worked
Oh, sure.
because the government will take the money back from me.
Well, tell us a little bit about what you do, in your spare time. I mean, you got a hobby going, working on guitars and stuff, right?
I like to buy and sell and repair.
On people inside getting infected and clients relapse.
I was a surgical technician.
Oh, I don't doubt that, Rose.
I was a surgical technician, fatigue. And anyways, getting back to your question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've always been involved with music to one point or another. My ailments happening, back surgeries, stuff over the years, always would put a curtail to it. Then it was my wife being sick. She had cancer for 10 years. So I took,
10 years.
I would get together with friends and we would play music and stuff like that. But I kind of, my mental processes in regards to writing changed.
Mm-hmm.
And I stopped writing about future stuff
Yeah.
that could happen. And I started concentrating more on the here and now. And how we can learn from it.
Because that's kind of how you were living, is moment to moment.
Exactly. You live moment to moment. You know, when the cancer spread to my wife's brain, in the back of my head, with the type of cancer that it was,
Mm-hmm.
which was a stage 4 carcinoma, I said to myself, no matter what they do, it's just a matter of time.
Sure.
And I was actually already out on disability, and I was still taking care of her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would be deadlifting her
Sure.
to get to the bathroom, and I was a full maintenance healthcare provider. So, and that hurt me. So then what do? I start taking more pills.
Yeah.
You know, and then a friend of mine got me a little pot, so I'd smoke some pot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started realizing the pot, from a mental aspect, and I experimented back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Clean, you know, stayed away from it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I've almost become like an advocate now for it, because again, it has to be maintained. It's not something that you can't, if you have high anxiety and that kind of a thing, you don't smoke a sativa, because a sativa is a mind-altering, I want to push you to do stuff. And so you've already got this anxiety going on, so that attacks it, and then you wonder why people eat gummies in Colorado and are having heart attacks. Because they're not teaching them what they're getting. They're not.
No.
Because they don't know. A lot of it is the packaging, unless it's the raw bud or from that bud. If it's pre-manufactured, cookies, brownies, whatever it is, they don't tell you what's in it. It's just this percentage per
Okay.
volume. That's it. And I only know this from having friends in California, Colorado, Massachusetts, and stuff, you know, where it's legal.
Oh, yeah.
And you learn.
Oh, I bet.
So I actually tried to get certified as a cannabis technician, they call them. But again, I find out I make too much money, even if I work part-time, that, you know, my disability, you know, and again, there are days I don't move.
Oh, sure.
And there are days that I'll, like, be working on 5 guitars at the same time. So my day changes, I guess, what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah.
I went off on a tangent. My other
A
name
little
is
bit.
Tangent Man.
No,
Sorry about
a little
that.
bit. That's okay.
Okay.
Nothing wrong there.
All right.
So you started up a Twitch channel, correct?
Yes, I did.
I believe you're at 13 followers. We could use some more at
Please.
Burkes Remedy.
Burkes Remedy.
Burkes_Remedy.
Yep.
Anyone who has not followed, who might be viewing, it'd be awesome if you would. We're trying to get Carl's music out there to the public. And
Can you
we're cranking along. Yeah, well, I'll type it in. I'm sure we can throw Carl a shout out. Oh, if the keyboard doesn't screw up here.
How many lines do you have to cross? How many hills will you climb? How long will we stare?
I think that looked right. I think that's right.
Yep. Well, people around are getting mad as hell.
So at Burkes
Or
_
time to follow and watch Burke.
There it is.
Well, we're wondering if
Rose, is to get back to your question, you're absolutely right about the whole virus thing. I was actually prepared for this a little bit more than most people. My wife passed away in January of 2019. So when she passed away, I had gloves, I had masks, I had sanitizer, I had all this stuff that hospice had luckily given me. I have gowns. I have surgical gowns. Not the crappy ones. I'm talking fully waterproof surgical gowns. Thank you. She put up a good fight. I, as a matter of fact, will soon be putting up a new song called
Sorry to hear that.
To the Moon and Back, I Will Love You. And it's basically dedicated to her. Anyways, getting back to your question. I really now, I don't go looking for trouble, and hopefully trouble doesn't find me. So, I do things like this. I write music every day. I own 6 12-strings, 8 or 9 6-strings, which I'll have to go take a look, guitars. Some of them I've refurbed myself and decided that they are so nice I can't sell them.
Oh, some things you got to keep, hold on to,
Yep. Especially the oddball stuff that you don't come across, But that's what I primarily do. I've been doing this really, when I think about it, my entire life. I was fixing stuff when I was a kid. People would have a busted turntable. I would replace a belt on it. And
I only went with direct drive. I wouldn't buy a belt turntable.
You got to remember, I'm a little bit older than you.
No.
I'm a little bit older
Direct
than you.
drive only.
Back in the day, back in the 60s and 70s, again, I'm dating myself. Back in the 60s and 70s, they didn't have direct drive. Techniques didn't start doing that, I think, till about 78 or 79.
Yeah, mine was like 1980 something.
And they only did it, and it was just manual. They just did it for DJing, because DJing became big.
Yeah.
Now, like the SK
I got
Mark
one
IIs,
somewhere in here.
the
in this house
Techniques
somewhere.
Direct
I got
Drive
a
Mark
Techniques
IIs.
Drive one.
I
Drive
sold
one.
it, and I cry every day.
I still got one.
The Techniques, no matter what, were always
The plastic cover's broken,
really.
but the rest of it's fine.
You can take that apart. I'll build you one out of wood.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I'll build you one
find
out
it.
of wood.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
find it. That'd be awesome.
Real thin.
Yep.
Actually, no. What I would do is, I would build it on a 1-inch platform, and I would just build the framework and just build it so that the unit sits on top. So you're gonna see it's gonna sink into the platform, but everything's there. You'll be able to see
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
the actual prism light.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see the prism
'cause
light
it's- yeah.
in full, because you always see a part of it.
No.
I remember all that
I
shit.
should hand it to you on your way out tonight.
I've actually worked on Bang & Olufsen. Bang & Olufsen. I've worked on a whole bunch of old stuff.
All right. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, Burkes Remedy. We're going to go to a Be Right Back screen, and then we're going to close her out, but we're going to give you a few more tunes before we do that. Carl, any last words of wisdom for any budding musical impresarios out there?
Your stream.
Budding musical impresarios. Okay. If you are a budding musical impresario, you've already got it lit. For those that need to really work their craft, or let me rephrase it. Never stop looking to make it better. whatever it is you're doing, even if it's not even music, if it's your job, how can you make it better? How can you help that person out? If anything, I would say keep on trying, don't give up. Because you'll figure it out. You know, when I teach guitar, I don't teach the contemporary way that people learn. I'm not going to sit there with you and go, okay, now this is the E string open, ding! Now I'm going to put my finger here, and now this is an F flat, ding!
Gotcha, yeah.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to teach you where to put your fingers, and you can start learning to play a song.
There you go.
And I'll start with a couple basic ones, like A Horse with No Name by America. Okay? It's a 3-chord song. You never leave one fret of the guitar. And it's 2 fingers. Just 3 combinations of 2 fingers.
Oh,
that's
sure.
it. And they go home and they're showing their parents. And then the parents are like, that's A Horse with No Name by America. I don't believe you're playing that. But you need to create that excitement amongst the kid. Because I tell you what, kids go out, they buy a $1,000 outfit, amp, guitar, all that shit, go home, and the parents are, turn that off. You buy acoustic electric guitar. You can sit in your room.
Oh yeah, back in my day, if you were trying to play guitar,
Everybody played an
You
electric.
got that little trainer acoustic for $20.
Yep.
That's what you got. That's what you got for your birthday. Nobody was getting you anything electric until you actually could play something.
No. My first
Mom and Dad were not that invested.
I always tried, but
My
never.
first guitar was a Harmony Sears
Yeah, I tried the
guitar.
drums. I couldn't do it either.
A Harmony Sears guitar was my first guitar.
Oh, the Sears guitar. That was a
It
popular
was made by
one.
Harmony.
Ooh, Rose
Now-
is trying to learn the
Rose.
ukulele.
Now the ukulele. My niece plays the ukulele fluently. Now again, I got really, you can't tell by this, but from here to here is literally 10 inches. I got big fingers and big hands. I've tried to play the mandolin, ukulele, violin. God love you. Keep on playing that. Actually, you know what's really funny? I think it's called Garfunkel and Oates.
I've heard of that.
It's the Martucci chick from the one show, and then this other girl. And, you know, the Garfunkel and Oates, you know, there's Hall and Oates.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've seen
Simon
that
and
show.
Garfunkel.
Garfunkel and Oates.
And
yeah.
those 2 girls are phenomenal.
That is hilarious, too.
And she just does these 2 little exact. Well, see there. See?
Yeah, she's like miniature.
Rose, he says you're miniature like this. I don't really believe that. Okay. What? 5 foot? I'm going to say 5 foot,
Yeah,
maybe.
Probably
5
right
foot?
around there.
Within 1 or 2 inches. Either way. What do you? Come on. Be honest with you. It's my telepathy. My telepathy working.
What are we talking? 5'2".
See? 5'2"?
Yeah,
I knew it. I knew it. Anybody else? No, I'm not guessing weight. Not doing that. Gotten way too much trouble with that. So.
Or you'd lose.
Oh, yeah. Every time. Every time you lose. You can't do that. Those are bozo no-nos. Remember Bozo the Clown? And somebody would do something bad and he'd go, that's a bozo no-no. Yeah, so are you, clown. I don't like clowns and I don't like spiders. Snakes, play with them all day. They're all dead. I'm talking aerosol can, lighter, flamethrower.
Wow. I think that's illegal.
It is.
So, Carl, when people come to your channel,
Yes.
other than burning spiders with aerosol cans, what should they expect to see?
Come on, everybody. Nobody likes a spider. Tarantulas are kind of cool. They're just fuzzy and warm, unless they're poisonous. Anyways,
A little bit.
you're gonna see some good music, really good music, I hope. You know, primarily, you know, like I said, it's just me being me.
Afterwards, kick back.
I don't care who you are, where you're from, or anything like that. What's this? My goodness, this thing just took apart.
Uh,
Well, Welcome
we
to
did
my
a little
life.
drifting. Yes,
Well,
we did a little drifting.
I
on that
told
hard
you,
turn.
a friend of mine.
Good thing we got a WRX.
Yeah. So I'm sorry about
It's actually
that.
a
I know.
Corvette,
I know.
but, hey.
No. See,
Corvette.
I could speak in music all night long if I was just playing the guitar. But talking in real life sometimes is hard for me.
Yeah, it's hard to follow us, that's for sure.
I know. You're right. Yeah. So all I can say to you folks is play attention, just not close attention.
All right. I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. If you have not followed, please follow Burkes Remedy. We appreciate Sertalalici. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with this.
Fatif. Fatif. Her name's Fatif.
Fatif?
Fatif.
Is that how you pronounce it?
No. Up here, she said Fatif.
I gave you a follow. Burkes
Laughing
_remedy.
face.
Smiley.
Oh, thanks, Rose.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming and hanging out.
All right.
We hope to see a whole lot more of Carl on the channel in the future.
But
Oh, thanks for the follow.
S.
We
All right.
appreciate it. We hope to see you again soon.
Welcome.
Peace and love to you all.
You guys are awesome.
15 followers. +1.
And we're going to round it out with a little bit of Burkes Remedy, and we'll call it a night, and we hope to see you all soon. Thank you again for coming by. For Carl Burke of Burkes Remedy, I'm Zeke, and our boy Cooper's roaming around. We wish you all a great night. You guys are awesome.
Love.
Peace.
Positive vibes, douse and love.
Can you hear my pleas? Oh, heaven
Start
help
using
me.
close that in place.
Oh, can you hear my pleas? I'm like a man a-drowning and I'm feeling lost. I'm lost at sea. Oh, mama, help me. You know your boy's been down so long. Heaven help me, mama. You know your boy's been down so long. You know sometimes you're getting sick and tired of singing the same damn song. Well, you know sometimes life is so unfair. Sometimes it makes you wanna cry. Well, you know, time goes by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Help me. Father, help me. You know that something's going on. Oh, Father, help me. You know something's going on. You know I'm getting so messed up. Can't tell the difference between right and wrong. Well, you know sometimes life is so unfair. Sometimes it makes you wanna cry. You know that time goes by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Heaven help me. Whoa, here we go again. Whoa, heaven help me.
All right, settle down. Nothing to see here.
Again. Sometimes, you know, I'm feeling lost. I'm just lost.